in that 4-3-3 formation as being fancied by Coach Kadu. Order not forgetting Mulamba Blancha, the man who comes all the way from in their past 5 encounters. But we're underway here at the Hams Stadium in Nachivobo as Express Football Club do point their guns against the Purple Sharks of Wakiso Giants. Badly off Wakiso Giants are and want to start with good gear. My name is Ronald Mugabe. We'll be watching along with you. And already you can see the game taking some bit of lift off as Express match forward, but ball slightly offside. The referee was in perfect position to make the call. But you could see the electric runs down the flank just to try and press the game from higher up the pitch. Senyonjo. Hassan Senyonjo, one of the long-serving players of this Wakiso Giant side, and a strike all the way. Obviously that ball just going straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Of course, in the first 1 minute we've been able to witness, I'm sure it is something he's going to have to expect all throughout the entire morning. That is Emmanuel Kaliowa. Well, I'm sure same can be said about James Alitho. As you could see that Express are trying to work out a bit of magic from the flanks, but Wakiso Giants choosing to tunnel through the middle. Rams Kawoya getting a quick touch there to Saidi. The referee Diana Murunji making sure that isn't anything missed. Strike! He's not given a chance to breathe by Rams. Ball back up front again, but Sangwa could have a chance. Inside it goes down in a penalty. Football Club, just take a look. It's a penalty to Express Football Club. 15 minutes into it. Samuel Senyonjo perhaps maybe knows a trick or two. Here he steps up. Inside it goes. Express 1 and Wakiso Giants 0. Samuel Senyonjo against his former club manages to find the far corner.
Number 21.
Just had that ball placed proper in the opposite direction of James Alitho. The Express Football Club do start off here with vim, power and brightness. So what a penalty take. Bit of turnarounds on the first side by Mohamed Kagwa Senoga. Cleared away by Emmanuel Kaliowa. That opportunity to get the ball back in action will be passed on to the Purple Sharks. Kizitoluwaga. Of course, for him, time has passed a little, but his silky touches still very much alive in the memories of many Ugandans. William Luwaga, and seeing him playing in the StarTimes Uganda Premier League is something that many wanted to see more and more. A chance there from the Wakiso Giants outfit trying to get a long one through Rahmat Semfuka. Almost testing Emmanuel Kaliowa from quite some distance, but you could see the gap between that ball and the goal area. It's not that realistic, and Wakiso Giants trying to wiggle on the furs, but just got that contact outside the box, but Senyonjo releasing a very clever touch there, could have expressed through. Senyonjo, how does he act on this? Sure, it's that silky touch that, and of course the referee says it's time to take a break. But of course Express Football Club, in the second half is off, and Express Football Club in contention here with Wakiso Giants. The fans watching along as action continues to cascade. Now a free kick for the Purple Sharks. Wakiso Giants is another side that are badly in need of a win. I haven't seen anything like that since. You can go on as many games you like. Haven't really tested a win. Good strike there, but just got slightly over. Goalkeeper tried to make a jump, but the punch on the ball was good. Mahmoud Semfuka, he was always trying to achieve a weave, but maybe he should think about going for an arrow of sort. Ahmad does well to keep that ball in. Simwe, he's been the centrifuge for this Express side ever since stepping on for Rams Kawoya. Long one. Ali header on by Blancha. Chizitoluwaga. So really given them some bit of hold up on that ball up front. So maybe the changes can try to improve on that. Good work there from Blancha, but didn't really achieve that hold up. Ambrose, long ball up front. They could be hoping to find a blue shot just cutting around, but doing some good work there, Express, as they continue to express themselves properly in this one. Shabene Sangwa finally coming back into our picture. So you can see his endeavours to urge Ahmed Kagwa to position properly, and Kagwa tests the woodwork. There for a moment I thought that ball was going a little over, but it was clever to make that reaction. But take a look, what a hit it would have been if it was properly, or it had come off. Good achievement on the Carlin. It was properly, or it had come off. Good achievement on the Carlin, and done there by the woodwork. Gone. Sure, it will be looked at after that ball finds settlement. Blanchard, good work there to throw that ball into the flanks. The Purple Sharks still inspecting around the area. Kande. Said too much to ask for the young Zambian. He wanted to get on a half turn there to punch this Express side. Well, you love the fact that there is some good improvement of energy and racing down, but of the addition of Timothy Oyamo, and Hudson Balire has a little opened up this Wakiso Giant side to try and make more adventures forward. You could see they pick up the ball halfway, midway, even close to the 18-yard box. Senyonjo, lovely flick on just to get that ball straight into this man, and Blanchard now could weave a cross inside. That's what they've been doing all throughout, and they've been working around the clock to achieve, and finally they get their wish. Oh, what a strike on the ball. Oh, it was properly worked in.
A goal for Wakiso Giants.
Moses Oloya
Scored by shot
properly
number
placed
26.
to make sure that he
Oloya
finds that
Moses.
top corner of the net. Just take a look at how Blanchard just cut that ball back a little. And this man didn't really put the Purple Sharks as they now try to force an issue here. They're not going down easy. And that will be a free kick to the Purple Sharks. Musa Seguja, again the victim. Timothy Oyamo. Looks like the man who's going to walk over and try to deliver a decent ball to the blue shirts standing around. There's Marvin Machibi as well. There's a small discussion ongoing. It's taking too long. I'm starting to think of it as a conclave. But Oyamo with a good ball in. Oh, that header just deflects it a little off. Made by... just take a look at how Hudson Balire. And after that goal, you can see their confidence going up. Oyamo. Too much on the ball and didn't really achieve what he would have wanted. Just to get a good drop of that ball in that box area. Express want to move forward, but they have nothing to do but to move forward. Mohammed, good clever ball to find Basangwa. What about that for a response? Richard Basangwa and Mohammed Kagwa just working something to drag themselves back in leadership of action here. Was at close quarters, but just enough to send that ball inside the back of the net. And of course you can see the celebrations, both the fans and players. They're starting to bite their fingernails. That surely puts them back in a good position of walking away with the 3 points today. The ball was misjudged by Oyamo, picked off by Mohamed Kagwa, just laid us off the ball. Hassan. This will be a quick brought in by Arinda. Ball still played in the area. It was a fall-up header, but what can they do here? Henry Hervé was just waiting for that. Balire just could have just wanted to brush that ball in the far side. Well, he did well, have company. Lancha, very strong player. On a half turn there, trying to work out a response, but to really find that one on target. But the concept was good on the eye to see. Just to remind you, he's So he's the one who made that assist that Wakiso Giants are currently reeling upon as they look for an equalizer. And in the area, just a bit of a push, and the referee says it's a free kick. Look for more advantage. Express seeing much of the ball now. Asimwe, very confident player. Remember, he's one of those who are currently doing well for this Express side, and it's a player he's been ever since coming on for Rams. David Bagole. I wanted to dive into where he's been, but I'm afraid it was always going to turn into a history lesson, because he's had quite a journey in this football conversation. But so far, Paka FC is one of those that can really quickly come to light. And what about that for a hit? Just have to be very careful there. Wakiso Giants in efforts of trying to at least grind out a result. They can add more soup into the Express plate. Gole was under pressure from Asimwe. Now Richard Basangwa. This could be trouble as Samuel Senyonjo manages to squeeze one in. Express with an express ticket to collect all 3 points. What about that? Tried the first angle, was too tight for him to achieve. That really secures. The work was done by Richard Basangwa. This man just tried his luck from the angle but couldn't achieve from there. But when he at least adjusted position, was able to rifle that ball home. Goalkeeper struggled to keep it out. Not even Lawrence Bukenya was able to track back and save the situation. What a finish it ended up becoming. Too much venom on the ball from this former Wakiso Giants man. There's a bit of an aerial touch to it, but the best of passes there. Blind one from Riamo, as desperate as Wakiso Giants are to find a way back. Of course, Muhammad Kagwa Senoga goes down to the ground. He's been another very live wire for this Express side this entire evening. Hudson. Among those who came on with live. Of course, with time running very fast, you think that Wakiso Giants are now trying to find a way of getting a second consolation, as Mohamed Kagwa Senoga tries to achieve a Will Kala, and inside it goes again. Oh, are we looking at a hat-trick? What about that for a finish? And that proper swim. Well, this is where it all started. Mohamed Kagwa just did enough, tried to curl that ball, but that fall-up touch there from Samuel Senyonjo was just enough to clear the air for anyone doubting or even thinking of orchestrating a comeback. Swept it clean to achieve a hat-trick for himself. I'm not sure I understand Emmanuel's concern here, but and there you have it, the final whistle, as the referee brings proceedings here at the Hams Stadium in Nachivobo to an end.